First of all, she's level 70. Oh, I really hope you can get her to 80 soon. Oh, this trace would be so good for you to get. Oh my, that's a shame. Dude, it literally makes me wanna work on your account just so you can get stuff. Having like an E6 Jingliu, but with these things is tragic to me as a Jingliu main, you know? What is that noise, I wonder?
Euradia has tipped 300 even though I didn't ask for it.
Dude,
Money.
money. Oh my, so, yeah. We got a 300 dono for us to fix a pretty well invested account. You're 58, and he has a lot of light guns. He has arguably the most beautiful E6 you've ever seen before. We just rolled E6 too for Blady. We can activate that in a second. We are gonna go over everything and try to fix everything to the best of our abilities. And you may be thinking, oh, they are fine, they don't need anything. Are you sure? Are you sure? I mean, I feel like they do kinda need some help, you know? So, we're gonna try to do something to fix this account, because they definitely can use something, I feel like. I could be wrong, but we are in here for a good one, and we're gonna go over all of the steps and all of the best things to use up the resources in the most efficient way to get as far as you can in this game, I guess. How much resin do we have? A lot. A lot. We have a lot of resin. So yeah, much respect to Yuavia right here, much love to them. We're gonna see what we can do with it. And yeah, everybody say hi to YouTube, yeah? You are so funny. So let's plan things out a little bit. Are you going to do resin refresh with Jades? Nah. I didn't even think of that possibility, to be honest. But yeah, I may miss a bit more of chat since I'm doing a bit more of a YouTube focus format. Hopefully you'll understand. But yeah, this is gonna be something interesting for sure. Dude, I'm actually all over the moon, which is funny because Jingliu has a moon. Like, that's insane to me. That really means a lot to me, Yovia, though. I appreciate it. We'll make it worth it here. Twitch.tv/Milk Impact. Let's see how this build performs. True! Let's do like a before and after. That's gonna be cool. Where do we try it out? We have double rewards for some of these things because of the thing that makes us you get more stuff whenever you come back. Maybe we can even do simulated. We definitely would want to get that because it's the newer one that we do need, but it requires a mission, a quest, so start up run, yeah. And I know this one is used by Blade, and I think by Jingliu too. Yeah, so definitely important to do the weekly boss, so we can do it here on this one, right? And we can just see the difference before and after and see how well they do right now. With this same team, actually. This team I like a bit better myself with Run Mei, and I believe it will be something nice for you to switch to eventually. Yeah, it's just really good with Run Mei, because Run Mei buffs constantly both Blade and Jingliu. And Bernie is usually more to only one character, getting the extra turn, which is really valuable, but it usually focuses more on one character. Right now, given the investment, it's probably better to just... we could have either of them, to be honest. Do we go over the builds first? Doing damage comparison and MOC before and after would make more fun content. The thing is that I'm not sure if they have MOC unlocked. Like, I'm not sure if they have like higher floors unlocked here, but we can definitely do that too, and that's gonna give us a bunch of extra resources and jades too. Yeah, that's for the quick unlock. Dude, I hate the tutorials that force you to click on things. But yeah, we even have these ones. These ones can be pretty rough. Milk, welcome in, Jingliu enthusiast. Remember to read Eidolons? I know how to read. Do I just activate the Eidolons? You want me to activate the Eidolons, Jovia? Do not damage comparison. Like that you can tell they do like their account, they just need some help? Yeah, you can? Okay. Some people hoard the constellations, the eidolons, you know? Unlike me, totally, yeah. So yeah, I'm a 2-week viewer. Welcome, Gundam. But yeah, we got T4 for Blading, so that's gonna be helpful. I could do... Yeah, I think I'm just gonna focus, instead of doing like the before and after on Eidolons, I'm just gonna do the before and after on the account overall. Instead of that, and E1 here too. And all of that's gonna help quite a lot. Yeah, right now I'd rather just run May, I would say. This is gonna be the new weekly boss, which we don't have unlocked right now, unfortunately. But maybe if we have enough time, we can even unlock that. But that's something a bit more doable, a bit easier to get to. Oh my, that double crit though. Forcing the set a little bit is fine for now. Speed effect res. Just forcing the energy set a little bit. Probably don't have break effect. Usually you would want energy rate and break effect. Oh, we have one break effect. Maybe it could be worth it to, but we don't have the buff yet. Energy rate. But there's a lot of things though. Jingliu blade. Jingliu blade combo is pretty nice, eh? You mean that I thought it was a good idea. What's the plan? Gonna make them 2 teams? Yeah. One is gonna be with Jingliu, another one with the blade, given the investment of everything. Let's do a quick run through over the characters first. Perhaps change title? Yeah, true. Good point. Fixing. Let me know if you don't want me to use the word whale. Fixing whale account. Let me know if you don't want me to use that word, or if or anything like that. But that's kind of like a good way of sum it up. You can use whatever. Okay. Fixing whale account. That's gonna be today's focus. I totally missed that. Oh, Kata is cool. You here now. But yeah, let's go over things. For characters, let's do... Actually, I like to see the characters from this menu. So let's see the characters here and the possibilities for the teams, and then I'll just go for the rest. So, characters, we have a bunch here that are a bit abandoned, because as always, you cannot really work on every character. These are the ones that are a bit more invested. Given everything, I would go for Blade at T6. Can definitely run solo. Can be run with Topaz too as a follow-up attack buffer, so that's gonna be a nice match. Burning up with Jingliu. He's always insane. Who on one side? I would say Huo is more important with Blade, arguably. But the attack buff and the extra energy is a bit more useful on Jingliu. So I would probably, if we have to run 2 teams, I would probably run it like that. Run Mei, technically would be nice on both sides. Yeah, she would definitely be nice on both sides. Given that Pela is invested, I'd rather use Pela here, run Mei on this one. And then the healer can be the last one, which in this case is Bailu. And this would be like the 2 teams I would do, just to spread the investment. Because even though having Blade and Jingliu on the same team is insane, well, you know, we kind of have to spread it a bit more in these kind of teams. That's definitely the kind of thing I would go for. The thing is that I think we want to compare it on a weekly boss instead of here, because otherwise we're gonna have to get through all of those floors to actually get to something. So I think I'm gonna just go to, in those early floors, don't do much. To get a better idea of everything, I think we're just gonna do one of these weekly bosses, because this one is important for Blade too. And we'll try it out. And that is definitely the teams I would go for. Blade, Brania, Huo, Speed Tuning, all these, I'll just give it a try just like that. Like the way it is with the teams you have, let's give it a try. If they have QQ4, you can use her. Sure, you can also be a good option. No, because they have physics. Let's give it a try. Let's give it a try with this thing. Sound effects, voice, okay. When you E6 your 5 stars, you're probably gonna wanna use those 5 stars. Yeah, it's crazy. For Kiku is a scum. I mean, it's a nice one, but you know. Good night, Kataniyama. Oh, who's going to sleep? Good night anyway. Again, Milkish. Thank you. Good night, Sawa. Have a good one. Good night. Good night to you. Also, I just thought about something. What is it? What is it that you're thinking about? Okay. So we do the skill first, and now you actually have the right speed tuning. The most important thing is for Jingliu to go first, that way you can get the turn back just like that. I'm actually gonna turn this up a little bit. Like that, maybe? And even though you could use the burst to get the stack buff, you should to get these 2 stacks. Usually you just want to use the skill first and then the burst. Though there's some situations where you can just use the other option. One of the things that I love about Jingliu here, she's doing 42k without artist basically, so GG. Is that every time you do a basic attack, Blade is gonna be taking damage, as you can see there at the bottom right, and he's gonna get more stacks for the follow-up attacks. And now, it's only 4 hits, as we saw because of the A6 Blade. But that already counts as a stack, so they synergize so well with all of these characters. We can just use Huo. Wait, that's 3 turns. That's you have Huo constellations, right? Is that E1 or something that does it? Actually, I don't know which constellation it is, but with that we already get 1 follow-up attack. Oh, you get 4 stacks with Jingliu, dude. That's so sick. Blade was a bit more invested or had like more artists, but Jingliu's hitting harder right now. Let's see if we can take that damage. Yeah, we can, it's fine. Yeah, I do it too. Oh, that's really nice actually. It's gonna make it way more comfy to run air without having to spend that many skill points. That's nice. E6 is 4 stacks for Jingliu. Maybe I do have to go for that, you know. Oh, that's crazy though. That really changes the dynamic, I feel like. Getting that many stacks is gonna be nice. That's interesting. Maybe it incentivizes running someone like Jingliu more to spam the burst and maintain the stacks a bit better. Maybe. Who already helps quite a lot with that. That's how well we do right now though. 26k on enhanced basic. That's why I wanted D2 for her. Stopped after that. Yeah, that's nice. 100k on follow-up attack right now. Which is definitely really nice at this level. Back to the burst. Definitely can clear pretty well. Not even autoing because I kinda wanna enjoy it a bit more, you know? Really skill point efficient given that we have E1 Bronya giving the skill point back. Let's try to give one buff to Blade instead of Jingliu, just to see the difference in damage. So cool seeing the extra dot on air though. Oh, that's it. Okay, well, never mind. Yeah, Blade definitely benefits a lot from that. But yeah, there you go. You got 3 of these ones. Those are pretty important. Effective rate is not so useful, nor this one right now. Ideally, we will be getting some stuff for the one and only run May, but it's fine. I'm actually, just so we don't overcap for now, I'll just convert, you know, 10 resin or something. Just so we can get, you know, just so it looks a bit better. Milk better title with yay. Oh, you wanna change it? You have any ideas? I could definitely make a better title. I can definitely do that. Look up. Fixing me work on the wheel. Watch the transformation. Behold the power of knowledge. Okay. I'll even remove the new wheel just to keep it a bit a bit more clean. I'll add some caps too, because I like that. Okay, here we go. I think our E2 just resurrects. Huh. It's a cool Eidolons. Let me see. E1, the duration of the Papa increased by 1 turn, so yeah, that's the extra stack, and also more speed to everybody. Dude, that's actually pretty insane. If Wolf possesses the Divine Provision when an ally is struck by a killing blow, the ally will not be knocked down. You get a revive? Immediately restored by an amount of equal to 50%. So they get back to 50% HP too. And it reduces, it takes away one stack, but that's fine, you know? It can only be triggered 2 times per battle. That's nice though. It's like having a Bailu, but better. Only people that have been active for a while can send request? Yeah. Yeah, requesting every copyrighted song ever to ruin them to ruin the YouTube video. Oh, everything is all of the music is gonna be turned off for the video. On the bots, there's no music. Cute try though. Stop reading chat and focus up. True. Little left gun mobile. Ah, back to mobile. Let's go. Mobile time. No big milk anymore. Anyway, okay. So that's how well we did with these ones. Right now, given everything, I would just mainly focus on Blade and Jingliu. Resources. Obviously, supports are really important too, but we're gonna be getting some stuff for them at the same time, so it should be fine. She also needs this weekly boss. I would say the most important thing would be to first unlock these ones, but that's gonna be for the character we cannot really ascend until we get Equilibrium level 5, and I believe that's at the level 60, right? Because we are 58, assuming that it's not because we haven't done the quest, right? Yeah. It's just that, right? Surely. Yeah, I think that's because, you know, we need the TL60. Regular size milk for Lilith, small milk. It could also be a different message in chat. True. True. How do you like to divide the resources for investment? Kinda depends. Need 60 for Eki? Okay, okay. So we do need the TL60, which is gonna be a big one, because that's when we unlock all of these extra talents. Definitely would save up some of these for that. But important to do the weekly bosses is limited to 3 per week. So we're gonna try to save some for that. At least on the most important characters, which first would be Jingliu, Blade, since they are the 2 that are gonna carry. And arguably maybe run Mei after that. Which one is this one? This one's nice to have too, for sure. So yeah, I'm gonna need a bit of those. Definitely the boss I did and the newer one. In a way, we're stalling. Good night, Kato. Sleep well. Okay, so given everything, I would say traces we don't really need anything because they already have everything. Let's go for some relics, to be honest. Let's just focus on that first because this cannot be happening right now. For Jingliu, I would ideally go for the eye set. Technically, there's some other options, and maybe we end up going for like a 2-piece. And for Blade, it's really efficient to go for this other talent domain. Where is it? Not the talent domain, but his relics are really efficient. Dude, how can I not find it? My guy, please, thank you. Okay, so this one is Blade's best in slot, and you also get this one, the speed set, that can be used on basically any support. So that would be really efficient to do, and arguably it could just be better to just work on that and give Jingliu any other pieces, because it's not so efficient to go for this one, because the wind set is not used so much, even though it does have some uses too. So right now, I kinda torn between one or the other. Quantum set Jingliu. See, I thought about it if the quantum set was more efficient, but it does require for the enemies to be weak to quantum, which is already kinda iffy. I don't like that. It's quantum set on Jingliu. Yeah, that can be really good if given the right situation. Let me move back here. Wind set also good for supports. Yeah, it can be used, man. I do still like the speed set a bit more, but maybe we can reuse it for some Maybe. A quick overview on for all of these characters. This is Blade 49 to 131. That's with his light con 2 and the HP set, so pretty well built to be honest, with pretty good HP. Given the investment right now, the only thing that he's missing is more speed. And this being a 4-star is pretty rough because HP is really important for him. But we don't really have many other options right now, so... But maybe in some situations it's better to go for offsets. Offsets, especially in HSR, are definitely underrated. You get more crit from his C2? Oh, you get even more crit from me too? Oh, lol, I didn't know that. There's definitely some things that I'm not gonna be so aware of when it comes to Eidolons, because I'm not so familiar with those. So thank you for pointing that out. When Blade is in his hellscape state, so always crit rate plus 15. Yeah, so 15 and another 16 from the relics. That's really nice. The main thing that we would need would be different it's a Spice helmet, whatever that's called. The kinda rough, but will do for now. Crit damage means that's pretty hard to get. Unfortunate that it was defense, but at least it's tanky. HP means that's not bad. I do like speed better, but if you run him with Bronya, you have a pretty good excuse to run HP instead with the right speed tuning. And the set to go for is for simulated is definitely gonna be, yeah, we're gonna do a simulated run for sure. It's definitely gonna be this one, because this one is gonna be really good for both Jingliu and Blade, and at the same time you're gonna be getting the kill set, which is gonna be really good for many supports. So definitely gonna be focusing on that one. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be the ones for simulated. I don't love this song, I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna eat up. Okay. Let me see. So yeah, that's how Blade looks like right now. 7 crit rate to 105 crit damage is kinda rough on Jingliu, not gonna lie. But hey, we're getting there. Oh wait, she does get an extra 50 crit rate, so technically for this level of investment is fine, right? Does she get even more crit on any Eidolons? But yeah, on her state it's an extra 50 crit rate. No more crit necessarily. I mean, this is crit damage, but yeah. Okay. Let me see. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think it's a good idea to just use this one for now. It does give you some good crit right now. Attack main stat will do for now. Obviously, eventually you don't want crit, but it's a good idea to lock any crit pieces, even if they're offsets, I would dare to say. And many pieces can be used in many different ways in this game, so... You got speed boots on set already, so that's nice. Yeah, definitely gonna be getting some nice upgrades here. I would just go for attack instead of ice for now. I mean, instead of wind, because wind doesn't really do anything. Instead of defense here, we're gonna run attack ideally. It would be nice to have the 2-piece, but it's probably not worth it. Sometimes it is, if the relics are gonna be level 0, I would say sometimes it's fine to just force the set, but I usually wouldn't. I'd rather just get an attack for now. I think the one who needs more help is Jingliu. We can try to do like a few quick runs on that set. And hopefully we can get some other relics for everybody else. But I think this is gonna give us a good idea of who needs everything. For Bronya, it's just stacking crit damage. Speed after that, just enough for like the speed tuning we may need. And then HP defense. Break effect doesn't really do anything for her. She doesn't really want to break, the 2-piece doesn't matter. Energy rate is gonna be the go-to. Energy rate is really hard to get at the same time though. We're just gonna yoink that one. And here we could just go for HP. This gives us a 2-piece that is not gonna be used at all. It's just gonna be for the HP that we want it. Ideally we would be getting crit damage substats usually. HP, defense, effect rest, even speed can be really nice to have too. But yeah, that will definitely just be a quick little upgrade for now. Crit damage means that is really important here. The 4-piece musketeer can always be used. I do usually like others more. Like this one could probably be a really nice contender. The 2-piece reduced damage taken with the crit damage means that, and the 5 stars getting way more value. And that can go along with something else perhaps. We don't have a 2-piece for that necessarily. Maybe if we get crit damage on that one, but that will do for now. That's some quick little fixing that's already gonna help. That's with her light gun and everything. At least the traces are pretty well worked on though. And that one is fine. It's fine. HP, outgoing healing is nice. HP or speed, depending on however you use her. Either can be fine. You have a speed with HP on the healer set, so I will just give that one. Instead of attack there, we want HP, but you're getting the 2-piece force in it, even though it's a 4-star, it's not too bad. Because here you're getting 12% HP, and you would be getting 6.9 out of the 5-star if it's level 0, so not too bad to just keep it like that, to be honest, right now. I think that is understandable. Obviously, if you have something else, it would be nice, but the kill set for simulated, we're gonna do a run there. Fire MC is not gonna be used all that much. Topaz, but Fire MC can be pretty nice. JP Light Gun is nice too. The talent, this one is the most important one, which is a bit deceiving, but this is the one that gives you the shields. It's not the skill. The skill is just for the reduction, the damage reduction, funnily enough. But yeah, that is the main thing. Here we're going for defense and speed. Speed is pretty important because the more turns you get, the more times you're gonna be able to do those basics and skills. And every action on Fire MC is gonna give you shields, and that's why it's so valuable. Here we would want defense, so we can just go maybe for this one for now. But we'll probably just break the set later on, to be completely honest. And that's totally fine too, you know. This one's definitely better, so we can just give him that. Maybe Jeppy ends up using it. Maybe you like to use one character or the other a bit more. HP and speed. The gloves don't really matter so much. Reduce damage taken. That's the defense main stat. There we go. Has some effect rest too. That's cool to have. And here ideally we would have speed boots. We have this one, so I'm just gonna break the set at that point. They are kinda important, so I'm just gonna keep it like that. And yeah, that's just looking a bit better already. When is the live stream for Genshin? If you mean the special program, it's probably gonna be this next weekend. In like 5 days or 6 or so. This is usually how it goes. I'm so excited for that special program. It's absurd. But yeah. Anyway, the 4-piece musketeer here too. It is a useful set, and you have her light gun, which is wonderful too. This one should be pretty easy to get this. Yeah, sure. We did get you the weekly boss for that. Is it the best idea? Increase the path's non-beast damage dealt to enemies targets with fire weakness. It is pretty cheap. You do have the crowns, and we're gonna be getting more of the weekly bosses. I'll probably go for that. Yeah, I would say it's worth it. The path is gonna be run on one of the main teams, so I would say it's fine. Okay. How is she looking? 32 crit rate to 60 crit damage. We do want speed, we do want crit, we want a lot of things. We'll do for now. HP means that not ideal, but then again I can understand forcing it since we are not leveling up relics, but we have so much relic XP that we are definitely gonna be using later. But we don't wanna level up parties or relics unnecessarily when we are gonna be farming so many right now. Defense is obviously not the way to go again, but forcing the relics, given that it's at level 0, because we're not leveling it up yet, it's fine. Quantum set is lovely, her weapon is lovely too. Decent ratio, just because it's close to a 1 to 2. That one is a really good one, probably why you leveled it up. Pretty nice. Here, well, it will do for now. I would just rather probably have like a 5 or big stick glove, especially at the beginning, to give you quite some value. This one is just 2.4, 2.5 good rate, but speed doesn't matter so much on her. Crit piece is usually what you would go for, but honestly I think it's a pretty good choice to go for this attack one, because pretty insane. 8 to 16. Attack is usually what I would go for here too. Quantum pretty nice, quantum onset. The one thing I would change is this one. I don't like energy rate so much on her. I would just run attack, but not like we have that many options. Yeah, do we have any eidolons? We have E1. What does E1 do actually, Anna? Okay, conditionally 15 crit rate. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. I see a Japanese name and I see you saying milk, but I don't know how to read it. But hello, you can use Ember Exchange as well? True, I forgot about that. Thank you. I like the articulate milky noises. Is this a welcome? Why does it look so so kick? Yeah, that's what we are doing. We're fixing an account. I direct you to the title. You don't have to be rude though, Cotton. That's why we are working on it. Why'd you kanji? It's not kanji actually though. No? Right? I mean, it's true, such. I mean, it's just underinvested. It hasn't gotten that far into the game. We'll make it work. We'll make it go on places. Is it katakana? I'm not sure. Is it a mix? I know it's not kanji. Anyway. But it's fine. Fix the mail. Come on, we're fixing it. Today we dedicating the entire day to fixing it. But yeah, traces for all of these are gonna be pretty important for run May. And we have for light gun. Usually you want to go to 160 break effect, and that's gonna be pretty hard to do with the light gun. We are at 115 because yeah, it's kind of rough. Kind of rough right now. We have like random relics, but eventually we would probably want to go for HP or defense on the orb and break effect maybe. But ideally I would just run energy rate on this one too. We could eventually steal one of the energy raid ropes. Those are pretty rare, used on many supports, so Bella would want it too. This one is actually not bad. At S5 these ends are working pretty well. You have it level 70. I do usually like the one that we got for Silver Wolf, but it's fine because we don't have it. It would be nice to have this one, but it's whatever, we'll get there eventually. And all of these things we can stop there for traces. The burst is the only thing I would really level up because it's what helps as a support. And I would just go for like more things that are gonna help you to stay alive. Energy rate would be here, HP or defense, then speed boots just to get more turns in would be another good one. Maybe we can force this set for now. Yada yada. We'll just rework some things later, but we do have to kind of take a quick look at things to see where we're looking. How we are looking, I guess. Speed set here is pretty based. Ideally, we would have HP instead of attack, or are we using Bailu more than Natasha? I would assume so. So let's just go for that. Just have HP instead of defense. That was on set, right? Yeah. Instead of defense, I would love HP or speed even. Here we would want the HP, but we're forcing the 2 set again. Another character that can probably run the kill set. Natasha is a bit here and there. Yeah, she's just abandoned, so it's fine. We can steal anything. Dance is insane on Jingliu, definitely the one to go for. Skill and burst are the only ones that matter. I'll level up this one. Jingliu is always gonna be used, you know. Good that you work on traces so much though. The blue ones are pretty cheap too at the beginning, so. And that one is pretty nice for extra energy whenever we get to it. And for relics, well, we have also Musketeer. We want a mix of attack, speed, HP, defense, and whatnot. So we'll just try to work on that whenever we get more relics, and the other characters don't really matter so much. Oh, that's E5. That's E5. You don't have E6 then. Not too bad. But yeah, we can always give some stuff to Jeppy because he's gonna end up doing pretty well. It would be full on defense, speed, and energy rate. Some other characters can be used, but for now that's gonna be that. Okay, so that's the overview. You know, we're gonna try to get to things. You mean break effect rope? Yeah, break effect rope from 1 May could be the way to go. Could be the way to go if you cannot reach the 160 break effect breakpoint. Breakpoint, funny. What is that noise? Is that a whale? A dragon? It kinda sounded like, dude, what is that? It's the first time I hear that. Anyway, but yeah, I would usually go for energy in the case of run May. Break effect would only go there if we cannot reach the required break effect to maximize our buff.
Oh my god, I need me some milk.
Okay, let me catch up a little bit. Read everything a little bit. Oh, you're trying to learn Japanese? Oh, that's Manchis. Okay, now I see the name. I don't know why I wasn't seeing it earlier. Okay. But yeah, essentially kanji looks a bit more complex, basically. Looks closer to Chinese. Less strokes, basically. That's simplify it, I guess. But yeah, we only need one more for daily, so we're gonna be claiming that just for some extra resources. Now that we have an idea of how this looks a bit better, we're gonna go and farm some stuff. We have a lot of resin, which is gonna be pretty useful. I would usually use the double drops. The double drops for simulated are gonna be really useful, so we're definitely going to that later. Because it's pretty easy to just miss out on simulated stuff. I would say we go for this set first, and we try to get at least one flower for blading. We're gonna try to run the same characters, and now the way they are. Would it be worth it to go for a support? This is on EU, right? You could add me and to use my Jingliu, but I don't think that would help compared to yours. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, let's just send that for now with these ones. Let's just go for these ones first. I'm definitely not gonna manually do everything, but this one's lovely. One stack, back to you, another stack. Even without using the technique, beautiful, you know? Oh, and you start off with 3 stacks instead of 2. Not only it increases the stack, but you start off with more. Dude, that's so good. Into the burst, though. Yeah, let me just... Anyway, we can see... check out chat a little bit more now. You know? Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, by the way, this is an insane Bronia piece. Speed, crit damage, effect rest. That's basically perfect already. Ideally, HP or defense percentage on the last one. Yeah, I forgot that there's a chance that we don't get all of the relics. That we only get one. Bronia piece. DC knows. Not too shabby. Imagine getting crit damage. Never mind. Really nice here. Oh my. It's actually... Let's bonk the table. It's actually insane that we got a crit damage piece already. But it's the one you need the least, because you have a really nice attack one. I would usually keep the... Dude, we got crit damage twice? Oh my god. Dude, I know I'm a Jingliu main, but holy, I wasn't expecting these pieces just like that. Okay. I mean, yeah. That one's lovely, and this one is... if we get a quit rate, it could be pretty insane. We're just gonna hope we can get like some speed boots. I would run speed boots if we run without Bronia, attack boots if it's without Bronia usually. No, the other way around. Speed boots without Bronia. And attacks otherwise. Nah, not really. Waiting for weekly reset for the double simulator relics. Yeah, those feel good. But we has no Angel, who's my favorite, so Abyss wins. Still haven't gotten a Rudolin Ice Orb with critical luck with that. Dude, I hate those. I got debated the other day. I got my first double crit on that set, but I got destroyed. Because I got like everything going on flat HP. But yeah, this is nice too, just to get some extra resources as we make some progress. And a few jades and whatnot, so, you know, we take those too. And let's see. Now... Because just, even though I usually wouldn't go for upgrades that much before we farm even more, I think now it's a pretty good point to do it. Because it's gonna make everything faster and easier. Ideally crit rate, please? No, I mean, I had rate on the name, so close enough. That's actually not bad at all though. Okay, if we do this, what is it gonna do? Up to 15? No, we don't want to... Even though you have a lot of XP, I will still try to be a bit efficient with it, because we don't have like many things doubled up, so we're gonna play it a bit more safe. We got the HP and speed, which is fine. On this one, did we get any gloves? Unfortunately, would have been nice. Okay, yeah, this one is definitely gonna be the one to go for. I thought the attack chest piece that was on Scylla was on Jingliu, but it's not, so we can do this. HP, defense, effect, res. What was the options on the other one? Speed and effective rate. You think we go for this one just for the speed? Speed is really nice. This one is definitely one to level up a bit more usually. And defense percentage is not even bad. Not even bad. I would give it like at least one more chance. Defense, flat defense. It is a bit ugly, not gonna lie. Break effect can be useful. Yeah, I think I like this one a bit more. Let's just end it with this one. HP, defense, break effect, effect rest, okay, whatever. It's fine. I think it is actually worth it right now though. Speed boots is what we're keeping for now. We'll just use those. And here we're gonna go for those new sets soon. Ice damage eventually will be getting surely. 10 to 177. It sounds a bit rough, but we get an extra 50 quid rate, so 60 is not too bad. Now we're definitely gonna be doing more. We'll try to get more quid rate from like other places. Even quid rate means that can be useful or can be better in some situations, but we'll be getting the quid rate eventually from these pieces. I wouldn't level them up right now. I think that's fine. If we go here, we can see how many coins we have for simulated. Yes, have 2 here because we need 4 in total for 1 run. We can spend a bit more on blade, a bit more of the resin at the very least. What are we gonna need? How are we looking on traces? We could just get that out of the way. Take advantage of the double drops, you know. We could use these ones because blade and Jingliu are gonna be using 1.5 million. Yeah, I would just use that on that, to be honest. Yeah, there's the one. Let's do 16. It's so nice to have so much resin just on the back. I love that they implemented that. Oh my, they're gonna be insane. Jingliu and Blade for this one. They're gonna be insane here. So they are both weak and they are both weak to win and ice. I was unlucky with Path of Blessings and Chin beat me on 20% HP. Ouch. Why are we farming relics before TL16? I think it's still fine to do so. Like, most of the times we've gotten double drops, which is basically the same. And right now, it did need at least some nice main stats. Dude, she's doing so much damage, Jingliu now. That little chest piece was already quite a lot. One-shotting everything. This one may be better with Jingliu. Better than what? It's a really nice pair, especially if you run it on dual DPS. And even if you don't, it can be a really good one. So yeah, definitely a really good one overall. But the better thing depends on what you're comparing it to. And your investment on each one of them. Everyone's better with random. TL50 is a nice start to farm relics, but really only for main stats, yeah? No, I am entering TL16 with 4-star relics, yeah. Do take into account that right now, this is what we had for light guns, and you know, a bit of that. And for relics, we only have a few more now that we have farmed I mean, we haven't farmed that many, to be honest, but just going for some important things. But this is the only thing we have for relics right now. So we don't have like much for 5 stars, we definitely want that as a baseline. And we'll be getting upgrades eventually. We're not even gonna spend this fuel, because for that I would wait for TL60 to use extra fuel. No need to rush it that much, but yeah. Before we go to simulated, to make sure we do it as best as possible, let's spend a bit more of the resin, because it's gonna be overcapped otherwise. And we don't really want to spend it on other things. Maybe weekly, maybe bosses would be a better option. Maybe bosses would be a bit more efficient, but you also get better drops once you get to TL16. So you do get more drops on simulated for enemies overall, so that's gonna be pretty nice to do. Let's hope the highest difficulty is unlocked, otherwise we'll unlock it pretty quick. We're definitely going to have the path too. This set can be nice in some situations, but it's basically for like DOT on this one. And on this one is some niche supports. I like it way better with this one, because it's like, especially like if you're gonna run this one on someone like Run Mei, this is crit damage for both Blade and Jingliu. And the other one would be only for her instead. This is only level 2, and this is level 2 too. Can we unlock the highest difficulty? Clearable 7 in difficulty 1 and reach equilibrium 5. Are we equilibrium 5 or not? No, we're not. Dude, you unlock everything once you get there, I guess, yeah. I mean, right now we get the double drops in the way, so I think it's gonna be the best thing to go for, yeah. Because we have to... the double drops are ending soon, we're gonna have to go for that. I kinda like Blade first a bit more, but not really at the same time. Let's go with Brania for now. And we'll go for Hand just to keep it quick. Remembrance is the way to go. I like speed. But yeah, Remembrance can be really good too, for sure. I don't like the brief description, I'm not used to it. Rather see the specifics. Technically, if we wanna keep it quick, we can just ignore these guys. But if you're actually struggling, it's better to go for that. Don't I need to be level 65 to level them to 80? I think it's 60, I could be wrong. Does anybody know? Dude, that's good. We got... this is the ideal... I mean... actually, yeah, there's a chance you get only one, but we got two and we also got the double drops, so yeah. Lightning damage on this set can be used potentially. Defense is bad. HP on this set I would say is fine to keep for now. It's a bit more appealing with speed, even though flat stats. That's not bad though. We got 3 on this one. Ice damage, first ice damage 5-star. Would have been lovely to have it on the other set, even regardless of the substats. Okay, that's not bad though. That's not bad though. We got our relics though. 4 relics, 2 times HP. Oh, we got another one. Imaginary. That would be nice for Doctoration maybe. I don't know. And defense. Dude, we didn't get a right main stat, but that would have been such a nice upgrade. Yeah, the good thing is that now you get 1 standard pool and another 4 runs that you can do right there. So... ideally, we would do everything possible, everything in our hands to get to TL60. If in the next, how many days? 2 days and 9 hours? Do you think that's possible? Because that way we can make use of the double drops with the next level of simulated drops, which would be better. But what would we have to do for that though? Because we would be getting quite some XP out of this. And we're getting good drops in the way. Instead of that, we would have to use it either doing quest or something like that. What is she using right now? Oh, she's using offsets actually. Oh, that's fine then. In that case, she can use the ice damage one we got. Ice damage is really nice on her. I know it sucks the substats admittedly, but it doesn't really matter when that's the only option we have for now. Like technically, arguably, you could just abandon it and not level that up the way. Okay, I'm definitely not doing more than that. But you know, given what it is, we can just leave it like that for a little bit. If one of these was the right main stat at least, I would give it a try, but it's not really. Attack. Do we have any HPs? No. HP for Blade would have been ideal. Yes, win at least. 7% quit rate. Oh, we lost on quit rate even more? Dude, that's kinda rough. Lost on even more quit rate because of that. What was the other piece? This attack with a bit of quit rate. Maybe it is better to just keep it for now. The quit rate is kinda useful for now. 1, 2, 3. 1 quit rate roll. Imagine. Yeah, me neither. I think it's better to just go for the simulated things. We want the extra rewards from this week in a way, because these are nice to have. Yeah, might as well. And we'll be getting more of everything here. Let's go for attack first, HP. I would hope so. All of those materials we're getting are really nice to have. Okay, there's another one then. 1, defense, unfortunate. That with ice damage would have been pretty cool. Wind damage is pretty bad. That's pretty bad too, okay. That's fine. That's fodder. Defense, okay. HP, that can be useful technically. This for Tingyun. Tingyun can use more things. Dude, we already... we can get close to TL60. Am I... It isn't just me, right? Simulated does give it quite some XP, but... Wait, that's not enough to get everything? Did we do another run just for that? It is valuable to get those crowns, but... Maybe. Here we go. So, this is a person for that. Let's see how far we get. Ice damage boost again? Dude, there's no way. That's with crit rate too? HP with... Dude, this is so good for Blade. That's onset for Blade with the 3 good stats already? Dude, that's actually huge. Another one. Another one. Imaginary, we can keep that for someone perhaps. HP on this set is really good because it can be used on Huo with effect rest, which is nice. Attack, not so much. Fire damage boost, is whatever. Okay, dude, that's good now. HP orb is gonna. It's not orb though. Wait, was it orb? I thought it was. Wait, was that orb? I thought it was. It was orb. I thought it was rope. No, I thought it was rope. That's rough. That's rough. Well, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We still got Jingliu's ice damage boost though. And she did want the crit rate right now more, and I'm sure it's gonna be better than this one, right? Surely, there's no way it's gonna be... Okay, I'm just gonna shut up. Let's just level up this one. Honestly, I feel like... Yeah, let's just send it. Send it. No way. I refuse to believe this is real. There's no way. There's at least one, right? Oh my god, thank you. That's so sad. That's so sad. Dude. We can get one more, right? If we get the one crit rate, it's fine, right? Like, it won't be looking that one. It won't look like a level 4 if we level it up one more. It's fine. Right? Please? No, that's actually a nice save. That's a nice save if you ask me. The sad thing is that it was flat HP and not HP percentage. HP percentage is actually pretty nice, but flat HP not so beneficial. 8.7, I would take that any day compared to 6.4 crit damage. You know, we like got more than double the crit value. That one was so bad. That one you can just use as fodder. That's useful, yeah. That's pretty good, you know. Before that, we had a level 1 attack or something. Especially since she gets 50 crit rate. Yeah. So right now it's 74 to 177. That looks so much better. That's so much better. I feel like we can double down on some of these ones. Make sure she shines as much as possible. Because we're not going back to this set. We can get like 1 crit damage on this one. Now that we have decent crit rate, right? Only 1, so we can get the one. Or speed would be nice though. She's tanky, it's fine. That one, I think we can... yeah, we'll just keep it like that for now. We could keep speed. Honestly, I think it's worth it. It may be better to do offset. There's not that many options. This just to get to the first speed threshold, I would say it's probably worth it. Even if it's defense, even if it's whatever it may be. This is level 9 right now. 124 is the first speed threshold. There we go. Perfect. We'll leave it like that. It's been one more run and we're good. Double HP crit effect rest. Honestly, that's not even that bad. Ooh, for laner double crit is double defense and on this net, which is a bit odd, but I'll take that though. I love Psych. Psych. Go Jingliu. If we had some speed boots on set, I would definitely go for like double speed with these ones. This one's actually insane. Do we level it up? But We give it, you know, one little bloop bloop. Okay, missing one roll is fine, right? Like, we never miss more than one roll, right? Okay, dude, why this? What's up with this account getting... Okay, never mind. I'm gonna have like a compilation for the YouTube video of like 20 million artifacts that we got flat defense and flat HP on. Gonna be crazy. Flat, good relics somewhere. Good relics there, yeah. Forgot about those things. This is a pretty cool moment. That counter though, it's kinda like a Beidou, that parry. I love that this one's weak to cry, Jingliu pops off. Didn't have that many enemies like that. Oopsies, I was supposed to use the burst first. Hate this boss so much, do you? Milk one ambushed? No milk, that is. You'll know that you can get the drops from watching your favorite streamer, not milk. Jingliu gonna smash it? She's gonna destroy him. He doesn't even know where he's coming. He doesn't know what's coming from him. Do it with the beat. Holy. There goes one face. It's weird because the cutscene volume is so loud, but everything else isn't. Maybe it's because I have this a little bit louder and I should have it a bit more like this. Pop-up lady. My little scarabs. Athena, are you happy? I have you different music behind them VP in Genshin. I don't know if I'll get to 50. Oh, really? Behind on the VP. How many days do we have for the VP in Genshin? You're done for. Maybe they hurt a little bit admittedly. Okay. A bit more than I expected. It's fine though. But destroying them either way. Oh yeah, I couldn't see the HP. I was covering it up with my little milk carton. Does Blade finish it off? 1%. What? Oh, okay. I see. Of course. Okay. Yeah, that was definitely from the head right there. The little sound. Oof. Intense. Why does Bronya throw? Like, now that Blade is not there, she just doesn't use the skill. Bronya is literally throwing in this sort of shenanigans. Here we go, though. So this gives us, let's see. Oh, and a relic too. Ooh, that's actually a nice, kinda. It's a decent DPS one. We got 2 of those traces, which is gonna be used for the talents first, I would say. Okay, we unlocked the weekly boss too. That gives us this one. Increase the break effect for all allies by 20%, which also reduces her break effect cost, which is pretty important for that. And this makes sense, so she gets more energy, which is also important, and we do have some, so we should be able to just use both of them. And the other one is only gonna be available on the Ascension. So for that one, I would wait for the next week to get it, because cannot use that either way. And then be a bit more ready for these next ones that we're gonna be using, because these ones are used by more characters, so we can do one of these. She playing Fabes. Bernie only want to help Lady. It seems like yeah. Here, let's do it the other way around now. Let's do it with Lady only instead of Jingliu. It's a triple win with Ranmei. And Ranmei actually has 2 talents now, which is gonna be pretty useful. The highest one is the one that helps the most though, so... The bad thing is that Blade is going first, so the speed is a bit messed up for that. So that's definitely not the most fair comparison whatsoever, but hey. Buddy. 3-second clear Blade solos. He's destroying, not gonna lie. Nobody. That's without run May skill yet. Or run May skill right now doesn't really give damage buffs. Bam. Not just Ronya though. Jingliu likes Blade so much as well. Wait, why is that? Hence this path destruction. It's working pretty well this team too for Hyper Blade. I usually wouldn't have both of them on the same team, but funny. It's funny how that path, which usually helps a lot, is doing way less damage than everything else. 144k on Blade right there. Everybody loves Blade. Blade time. Weakness, break extension. We're getting more break effect, which is nice too, yeah, I guess so. To this day, the most accurate description. I've heard someone call Blade a tank that can do decent damage. A tank. Glass cannon. This is not a glass cannon. This is from the top characters, right? From the tier list, from Watch Mojo or whatnot. I'd love to see I'd love to see these blades online simulated. That would be cool. Not gonna lie. I can see him doing stuff like that. Attack with speed. We got 3 of those drops now. It's fine. I mean tank. Look, I'm tired. I see it. Watch Mojo. Yeah, that was the one. Okay, so 47 to 35. Okay, so we technically are at around the time to end, and it's funny because we're still here. We're here, right now. We didn't get HP main stat for Blade, which would have been pretty huge. That would have been the biggest thing, but we did get an upgrade for that one. The other ones, they stay essentially the way they are. Speed boots right now, not so worth it. We would want Blade to be a bit faster than Bronya right now if we do use them together. So would want to be like above 108. We can always do speed tuning for that though, because she does have speed boots here. So that can always be replaced for something like HP or defense to have her tank a bit more. And we do have those gloves. It was gloves, right? Some really good ones for Bronya. Maybe it was, yeah, it wasn't gloves, it was this one. This one's really good for Bronya. So, definitely gonna be the one to use. For these ones, we could use this one just for the crit damage, so we have at least a 2-piece. Here's crit rate. If you had been crit damage, we would have had that 3-piece already. And then the last one is a bit more flexible. But we wouldn't want it to be any of those. Ideally, maybe the defense one could almost force that 4-piece. HP is cool, energy rate is cool though. Not necessarily the best on that side, but it's cool. Did get a few more upgrades, so let me go over some things pretty quick. I think for Lurkin deal. We here just get it to run easy. Oh, for like that speed buff. Oops. Is this worth it? Nah, doesn't matter right now. So run May. Honestly, for her to have 2000 HP even with level 0 relics is pretty impressive. Ideally, we would want something with break effect, and the speed set could be a better option. But the 4-piece break effect I do like better with her light gun, because it's pretty hard to get enough break effect otherwise. This one has HP attack crit damage. This one would be a bit better for the speed potentially. This one could be better for the break effect. Oh, this one is better actually, because that one does have break effect. This one ideally we would want something that protects her, defense or HP. Defense or speed. Defense with break effect. This one's defense with speed and effect rest. I would say break effect a bit more important. This one we just have the two-piece Penaconi. I would probably go for... we don't have many options. I guess it's fine for it to keep that for now. But it will be better to eventually have like energy. She may have to use something like that, yeah. Just the energy set. Or just offsets, to be honest. This is nice for Jingliu for now though. And for extra energy. But you would get way more energy out of just running energy. Don't forget Wheel. Gamma? Yeah, true. He's gonna forget Wheel? Surely not. Jingliu, 24 to 177. We started with like 10 to 100 or something like that, 120. And now we also have a bit of speed and we still maintain the 4-piece. And we switched to an onset here too. Here's only for speed and break effect. This one we're not gonna level up because it's gonna be replaced pretty soon. But obviously if we really wanted to show like a huge difference in damage, well, we could just, you know, level up some relics a bit more. But it would be a bit overkill, not that efficient, so we'll leave that Jingliu like that. That is maxed out. We got some really meaningful upgrades. Blade right now 101. So ideally, I guess ideally both of them would be faster. This one is gonna be hard to replace and so to level up, same with you. We did get some gloves that could be better. HP, crit rate, and effect rest. This one's HP, crit rate, effect rest, effect rate. It's actually pretty similar, roll-wise. Gotta have to form, but yeah, close enough. Yeah, I'll give it one more chance, surely. There's no way we get like flat HP again, right? That would be absurd. Oh my god, dude, the effect rest, that's almost worse. It's actually worse, yeah. Dude, I can't even. I mean, we'll do for now. And cool, she was running outgoing healing boost on the healing set. Which is not bad for the 2-piece. And you already have the 2-piece HP. We do have outgoing healing now with this set, which could be nice potentially. It has defense only. Probably 2-piece speed, 2-piece HP is what I would go for and go for now either way. It's fine. First wheel of the year, the wheel. All praise the wheel. You have really good stats even with the lower level relics. Right now we just wait for... Yeah, we'll definitely wait. Like most of them can stay like that, we just focusing on the 2 DPSs and tuning around the supports. The most common supports. Run May is the one that we want more speed on. So we make sure that she goes first. That is pretty important. Right now is more important than having that 2-piece. So it's probably fair to just give her some speed boosts even if they are offset. It's gonna... It's a bit more important but also not so aesthetic, you know? Yeah, eventually we'll have to go for that. Doing weekly bosses, you are gonna be getting these ones. Can someone send me a link for the welcome thing so I can give away? Forgot where to do it. Milk neglects both an spy and the wheel. Can you get a link, Tentacle? Or like, just to make sure we get it right. Kora shop? Yeah. I can find a link too. I have linking. Can I send? Sure. I'll just double check it. Can you double check that that's fine, Tentacle too? I believe so. I'll resend the link in a second. Stolen the wheel. Dude, it's actually so close to TL60. The thing is that right now, even though it's tempting to use up the resin and you can do that, it would be ideal to just save this resin for TL60 and use it for that. Found no worries. Looks right. Milk. Oh, okay. What is that? Do not. Oh, I didn't read the typo. How close to TL60? 3,000 away. 3,000. 3,000. How much do you get for each one of them? So it would be 320, 600. So basically, with one more quest, one round of dailies with the resin that you get that same day, probably. That would be the best thing to do, to just wait for tomorrow, do the dailies, as well as use up the resin that you get back. But without using this one, because this one is gonna be way more efficient once you get to TL60. You have a letter story as well? Yeah. So I did like the one for the weekly boss, and you get 1,000 or so for each step. So that, just from doing these 3 main story quests or these steps, you would be getting 3,000. There's some other options though, yeah. Which gives a lot of XP, yeah. But yeah, that's what I would do. Hope you enjoy Ratio Quest, because I certainly did. But yeah, what do you think? Are you happy with the progress and everything? We can do since we were doing it before and after. Let me go to this boss really quick before we unlock the other one. Let's try like the same team. Let's do the same team. I'm glad they actually let us do it. So it's gonna be Jingliu here, and we did it with Rania. Are you gonna do tomorrow? Will you continue or no? Got confused about it? We can revisit it tomorrow to give it a little visit, just to get to TL60. But like the main stuff was done today. What do you think of that? This will be such a cracked account, yeah, for real. Was for everything we could do today. I was wondering otherwise I can do the quest and you are TL60 tomorrow. That would be nice. What we can do... You can finish off this quest to get to TL60 as you said. And then tomorrow we can revisit it to be like... Now this is everything that we get at TL60. Maybe spend the resting on a few things to see the difference. But the bribe initially wasn't like for today's day. By definition is for all of today, but only today. Yeah. It's been so long since I last heard this. Oh, the song? It's a good one. So we did the skill for Jingliu first, now we go back to you. Make the damage buff. Inside her state, now buff. It seems that we got a nice damage one too. This is the damage we got right now, as opposed to earlier. It's mostly Jingliu that got more upgrades, but one faced that one. Let's see. Back to Jingliu. Now with this buff too. These ones are not even weak to cryo. Since I did it here earlier too. Like the just 97, the stage 1. With one more basic, we also get the burst for Jingliu, so we can maintain the state. And never mind, we get it right now. Could have waited for Bernia's buff, not gonna lie. Alright, maybe they hit us and get some energy backs in the long run. We have an excuse. See, like that one. Skill point efficiency. Then we go for Blade. Could have buffed Blade with Bernia, but not my fault that it dies so quick, you know? It's actually so good for that. Oof. I'm Marvel. I slept in and my phone was dead. Oh, I see. Is this run for fun? Yeah, that run was kinda to see the difference from when we started to right now. So we can put the footage in like right next to each other. I mean, not necessarily right after each other, but yeah, I'll see how I edit everything. That's the idea, yeah. But yeah, that's basically that. That's basically that. We went from being a bit more lost to definitely being at a higher invested, at way more investment. Jingliu damage improvement. Jingliu, what do you mean damage? That was so much better. But yeah, we got a lot of things that are gonna be more useful once we get to TL60. We got the enough materials for Jingliu to be ascended. The next thing would be also to ascend Ranmei and have that instead of Bronya with this one, and then improve her relics along with them. But many things are locked behind TL60, and we just need a few questions instead of using up the resin, because that wouldn't be as efficient. We also got a bunch of things from here, so that was also pretty nice for some extra things, but I didn't see her do a single hit. You're so delulu. But yeah, with that being said, we are here on HSR again. We are on Yuavia's account. Right now, TL60, they finished off some quests to be able to get to TL60, which is obviously a huge one, better rewards, and now we can ascend all of the characters that we need to ascend to the max level. What are those characters gonna be? Obviously, Jingliu E6 deserves to be maxed out, same thing with Blade, and probably we'll end up doing that with some other characters. Obviously, it's a lot of resources, so we'll see where we go for that. Right now, we have enough materials to get the Jingliu ascended, because we did do a fair bit yesterday. We have enough for Blade, which is huge too. And the next one, in my opinion, would be Ranmei, who uses the same things. So yeah, that would be pretty close, because we just have to do a few more of those. And then I would also spend the rest of the resin on, yeah, I would say Ascension first, so we can unlock the traces, especially for Ranmei is pretty important. And I would mainly run that team. For Huohu, it's not that important, even though she's obviously gonna be on the main team, given that she's also E2, and that she's so good, obviously. So yeah, that would be nice. And then after that, maybe Bronya, later Topaz, because Topaz is gonna be pretty good on a Blade team whenever we have to split Blade and Jingliu, because on a lot of content we need two different teams, and we'll go from there. I think it's gonna be like boss drops first, and weekly bosses are gonna be pretty important. So now that we have done that, and I believe the Ascension quest is done, right? Yeah, the Ascension quest is done, otherwise it would show up here in orange. Hi YouTube, we're Kafka, pretty lady. Kafka is actually the next character they are gonna go for on this account. We are 1 day and 16 hours away from it. At least that's on EU, because the second half. When YouTube people are here, hi. Look at what Cheese is doing. What is this doing? In fact, I'm deleting all the emblem pieces I have into BB Strongbox. What are you doing, Cheesy? Have you not had your milk today? Is that what you need? Look, Kafka base ratio better. What's up, Fantuki? Welcome in. Okay, so We did get quite some upgrades yesterday, as we already saw already for this, and it would be nice to get a few more, obviously. And one thing we would love to do is get those ascensions going, so I think that's gonna be the first one we're gonna do. Jingliu definitely deserves that, if you ask me, so this is gonna be the first one. Beautiful. So, as of to which characters you should get up from 70 to 80? I mean, I would do it for Jingliu. It is a bit more important on characters like Blade because of the HP scaling at the same time. But she's definitely one to be ascended for sure. Blade, another one to be ascended. Dude, his voice is so epic. And these are gonna be the important things. The traces. So, this one. Huge. Another one. Beautiful. 20% ultimate damage. And obviously you can also work on those. You would need more traces to level up all of those, and eventually even getting the extra speed and crit damage from these ones would be pretty nice. Kinda same for these ones, but for now we just want to focus on the traces, and that's gonna be a really good thing to do for now. And I guess weekly bosses, these weekly bosses are gonna be the next one, so we can get Run May's talents. So we're gonna try to see if we can get enough to ascend Run May, get the weekly boss to get the last trace, rebuild Run May accordingly, then have that team with Run May with all of those little upgrades and probably getting those characters up to 80. And then we are gonna see how they do and just finish off with account for that lady, followed up by Blade. That's a lot of traces, but a lot of character materials, but they deserve that. Oof, pretty epic. Don't forget Light Gun. True, Light Gun. I almost forget about it. Dude, that's actually huge. Let's see where that goes. Dude, Light Gun too. There's actually some 3 stars that I would keep, even though you have some really good light guns overall. I want to make sure you have that. There's probably some that I'm forgetting about. But basically Machine is the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, this one. Let's make sure we have one mission. It can be a really good one. Potentially, yeah. Let me use some of my pride just to put my single info with 30 quid rate. It's way more comfy. Yeah, right? It is comfy. But yeah, anyway, let's get this up to level 80. And we'll go to like a different fight to show this off better. Because all of these upgrades are gonna be better shown somewhere else. Dude, this is gonna take forever with all of these light guns, oh my god. I hate that. Does it take less time if I just do it manually with these ones? What do you think? Kinda takes forever to do it like that, so it's better. Can do the new wall boss? Yeah. On that one, she's gonna snap. Here we go. Let's go, first double 80. They give us the spare mats. Gonna do the same thing with Blade. It's gonna be an extra 2. 7 from here. Surely we have enough, right? Yeah. So let's do a few more. There we go. Blade up to level 82. I use the 3 stars that's double, I don't use them. Oh, these ones? I thought about it, but I was like, oh no, since they're already... Yeah, makes sense to be honest, just send it. Double 80. Use them, yeah. You can hold click. Oh, can you? It doesn't let me hold click. If I hold click, it doesn't do anything. I salvage them, oh my god. It takes forever. Yums! Didn't I say hi to you? Hello, yums. But yeah, those are some quick upgrades for sure. We need one more boss for Runway. Something like that. Milk, do you drink milk? I do, especially when someone redeems it. Think a tentacle for responding to that thingy. Interesting. It is interesting, eh? Is she one-shots with just one basic? I love it. This team is so good. It's brutal for this. Only got one purple out of 6? Really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8. Maybe that's close enough. Gotta be damn lucky with the drops themselves, but maybe that's good enough. Yeah, I think it is, actually. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so this is huge. So now we have enough materials to get run May's talent. And this one is really important because you need 160 break effect now to benefit from this damage percentage. So this one's definitely important, and obviously as we do work on the traces for like all of them, they are gonna get way more damage. But right now, what we need to do is change her build entirely, cause now she really wants break effect. Ideally we would have speed, energy rate on this one, but it's pretty hard to get enough break effect at lower investment. Right now we are looking at, I know the artifacts are not leveled up, but right now we are looking at 127 break effect, so it may be worth to just go for like break effect rope, even though I don't love that. I much rather have energy. Given everything we have, maybe we can level up some of the artists that we know we are gonna keep. But I wouldn't run at defense on this one because I would try to eventually get speed, but technically there's an argument for that too because it's based on her turns debuff, so if she doesn't get it back it's cool. These ones I would say they are good enough to be leveled up for sure. So maybe we can get it up to level 9 for now. Level 9 maybe? HP is ideal, and then we got 1 attack, 1 break effect. I would take that. Then this one would be another good one to level up, but we don't have good substats, so yeah, that's rough. Maybe we can just have like a 2-piece, having like this one and something else. HP defense is not bad, so maybe we can keep the 2-piece for that, and then have for speed boots, even though it's a bit ugly. Speed with the break effect, that one's gonna stay on her, so it would be this one. But maybe it's not that important to run it like that for now. This one to force the set. The energy is nice, but if it's not paired up with energy from the rope and such, it's not gonna make that much of a difference. So I would say temporarily it's fine to just run break effect, especially if it is on this set. Maybe we can just have something on the set entirely. It would be ideally something like HP or defense. We'll just force the set a little bit the same way. This one has HP defense and break effects, so maybe we'll run that. Yeah, I would say so. Can just farm the set, or is it a bad one to farm? The new one? You can farm it for sure. Yeah, we just max this one out. Wait, actually, did we get enough just from that? Yeah, we should be getting enough, right? Yeah, we are at 184. We actually don't even need that much, technically. The thing is that, so the new set is nice because it does give you energy. The bad thing is that the second part of the passive only helps someone like Jingliu, and hey, I'm okay with that. Yo, Epix, thank you so much for the 19 months. You crazy little seal. I always think of you when I think of seals, you know.
Milk.
Milk.
Him 1 Blush M.
Thank you so much, appreciate it. Are you doing well? But yeah, I would say it's more efficient to just farm the other set, because the other set comes with this one, with the kill set and the planar set, which is really good for Jingliu Blade, and the kill set can be used for like any support. So the other one is one you can go for eventually, but I wouldn't say it's worth it compared to the other one as of right now. So yeah, that's what I would say. Ideally, we would be getting enough break effect from all of the artists, from all of these ones, but we don't really have the right main stats right now, because we don't have that many for relics. That many relics in general, that many options. So we would be either pretty broken or just complete offsets, which is honestly fine too, to have that kind of thing. There's many things you would want to keep, but for now I think this is a pretty good placeholder, just to force the set a little bit. And we have Kill. Kill gives more crit damage to everybody. We do need the effect rest though. Do we have effect rest for that? 14 effect rest. We actually don't have enough for a killer. She's technically kinda useless, the set right now too, admittedly. We would need more effect rest, which then again for that we would need to level up the artists, but I wouldn't level up these ones because they're not the right set, but it's kinda nice to have the 4-piece, given the lower investment. So I would kinda keep it like that for now, and eventually probably go for like the 4-piece speed, ideally. The 4-piece break effect can be also a pretty good option, but it's gonna take quite some time to get the good artists for that, so you may need that more given that you don't get the break effect from the light gun. But yeah, isn't Kingdom good for her? Kingdom. What is Kingdom? Which one is Kingdom? What is the effect? I'm just pretty bad with the names. 3 more fragiles used, I'm down to 10 fragiles left. Think of you when I think of milk. Let's go. From Simulated. Let me review Simulated. And we still got the double drops too from here. Which is really good, obviously. Even because we are not reaching those speed thresholds. Dude, that's so good. ER on set with speed and effect res. The quit rate just looks really pretty too. That's so good. It's gonna be a really good run May piece, but it also can be used in like 1 million characters, so yeah. That's really good, congrats. That's so insane. And now we got the break effect on this one, which is kinda whatever. Imaginary, okay, those two are whatever, but oof. That's great. This great. Oof. So yeah. And now we got wind damage, which is, even though you could technically use it on Bonnie or something, I wouldn't, because, you know, you can just run HP or defense on those two. This one definitely want to level up. This one definitely want to get flat defense. That's kind of bad, but it's fine, because we're not gonna roll that ever again. Effect res, if we only get effect res and speed especially, it would be ideal. Please? Effect res! Flat defense, it's fine. It was to be expected to get that later on, it's fine. It's more 3 stars than I thought. 1 speed, there you go. It's 1 effect res, 1 speed. We've gotten 2 out of 3. Don't mess that RT up, please. I think this is pretty good. Even defense is nice to get because all of these supports do want some of that. Ideally, speed or effect res, it kinda depends on what we need more. Speed or effect res would be ideal though, right? Quit rate, I mean, that looks pretty. We got 1 of each. Balanced as all things should be, you know? So yeah, ideally you would be on one like this one, and you would be getting the break effect from the other stats. Now looking at 127 break effect, so yeah. You can also give it to Bronya otherwise. Doesn't have crit damage, which would have been the thing to go for in her case, but and maybe you can just force something with more break effect tomorrow. Speed again, let's go. It's good, can it be great? Yeah, I mean I believe that's the first energy rate piece we get at 215. Yeah, we only have these other ones, which is, you know, this one did have break effect, but yeah, I guess break effect would have been nice there. Right now for damage you could just go for the break effect rope to try to get to meet the requirements, but eventually you would go for more break effect than all of these ones. It's a bit tough to decide. I would just spend basically, yeah, the speed set. If you end up going for the speed set, and on top of that you get the speed buff. Right now it's 9% only at level 6 that you are getting. It is pretty noticeable. It ends up being like around 10%. And 10% with 100. It's like an extra 10 speed or so that you are getting on many characters. I mean on everybody on the team except there. Could read for Favonius. But yeah. So I think with that I'm happy enough to keep some closure to this account and finally call it a day, call it an account. And oh yeah, I guess we got the rest of the double drops, it's cool. So yeah, okay, so how's the resin looking like? We have 36 resin, cool. So now what I would focus on this account would be basically on relics, because that's what we need the most. That's what we need the most. I wouldn't mind a bit of this set for Jingliu, mainly. Technically this one you can use on some other things, but maybe to try to get all 5 stars, because right now we still have 1 4-star. But going for a 2-piece would be totally fine. It would definitely make sense to go for a 2-piece. This is the set that's gonna be better, because this is gonna be for Blade, this is gonna be for all of the supports. So it's kinda like going for Emblem on Genshin, where you wanna go for this one because it's more efficient, as well as well, yeah, basically Emblem. This is the Emblem right now. This is Shimenawa and this is Emblem in a way. I mean, yeah, something like that. So that would be the thing to do. We're gonna do 1 run. We need a 4. By using all of that Trailblaze power now is actually more efficient. And we got pretty far with this account. We weren't irresponsible, we didn't like inflate the numbers just because, you know, we didn't level up parties just because. We could technically get more upgrades and we do have the relics for that. But right now we don't need the extra damage and we're just being a bit more efficient because later on those resources can be really precious. So we got this really nice upgrade, ice damage instead of attack percentage that we had before. Ended up getting a few upgrades here and there too for some of these artists too. We were rocking only 4 stars essentially earlier, or like yesterday. Also Blade got a few upgrades. He's going places 49 to 136 now. Eventually with speed boots, which is one of the things you would be trying to look for on this set. Obviously with crit though. And Run Mei with all of the ascensions that she has now. And now with the work in progress that she's at, and even then she was already slapping 300 Ks on simulated. So yeah, even though you do get better numbers than simulated, definitely in a really good spot right now. Destroying quite a lot, and obviously it's gonna take some time to get some specific relics. But you know, this is beautiful, and I'm really happy with where this is right now, you know. So yeah, definitely headed in the right direction. And as I explained already, we already have like the 2 teams that we would want to go for overall. But we're gonna be trying really quick just this one with Run Mei. One of the latest ones that we've acquired. An upgrade for at least. And sadly... Oh, actually I don't have to worry about burning a buffing Blade instead of Jingliu, because the turn order It's more beneficial. Now with Run Mei, everybody gets healed. You do want speed on Run Mei, because I shouldn't have thought of that. You do want speed, so the skill on Run Mei gets used first, in case you don't use the technique like on the mains. So that's the main reason why you would want more speed on her. Yeah, we should be able to auto, because the rest of them are not gonna have an issue. But yeah, this team works so well. Every time we do a basic with Jingliu, Blade gets a stack. At E6, we also need one less stack. That is 4. We have 4 stacks for Jingliu too, which is insane. So we're gonna keep draining all of that HP. Hell. And that was without Run Mei's buff all that time. Now we are getting it. Just the combo is insane. It just feels so good. The artist... Oh, actually, HP creative request is pretty good. Okay. Okay. I think we had a meh one, right? Yeah, that one's kinda meh. Imagine we get crit damage to finish it off. That would be crazy, right? Nah, could technically still be better, to be honest. It has like pretty similar substats. Wait, it's literally the same. I mean, you could technically get more crit rate. I just, you know, I would just save it for something else probably. It's basically the same. But yeah, eventually this is gonna be the thing to form, and you'll be getting more upgrades, so you can see what to level up. If you really want to, you could level up some of the things you already have, given that you have so much, but Relic XP really disappears pretty quick, so I will try to play it a bit more safe like that. And for teams, as I mentioned, I'll say it one more time. We're gonna leave this account showing the teams that we would use for MOC. It needs to do MOC from like level 1, so it would take a little bit, but I would advise going eventually for teams where we have Jingliu with Bronya, because Bronya... I mean, you can choose one or the other. Right now, given the speed and the artist that everybody has, you would want Jingliu with Bronya, because they are speed tuned for that, given that Jingliu has more speed to go first. So, Huo would want to go with Blade next to Huo. We could throw Run Mei on this one so we can balance it a little bit, and have Topaz too, and that would already be pretty insane. And then on this one we can use Pela, who's a really nice support to have on top of that. And then Bailu, because you have I need to Bailu. So yeah, you can make it work really well with just those two teams. It can vary a little bit. You can swap Run Mei for Pela. You can swap the healer if you really wanted to. Technically, Huo is better on the other team because the attack buff is not so useful on Blade, but it's still a really good one because of how he's gonna be able to stay alive pretty well, and just because Huo. Pela, yeah, Pela is a really good one. So Pela, I meing, you could also use Jingliu instead of that, but Pela at D4. She gets ice reduction, ice res whenever you use the skill. On top of that, you also get the defense red. You go on the ultimate 37%. And then if you use the technique too, where's the technique? I know where the technique is. I know, but when you use the technique, you also get even more defense red. So the combination of everything makes it really good. Both resurrect, so I said Pela before you picked her. Oh, okay. I thought you were asking why Pela. I was like, yeah. But yeah, Pela would be a really good one. And Jingliu is always a good investment. Yeah, it works better on with Jingliu because the attack buff is not that useful for Blade. But you have Blade with these things, yeah. So yeah, it's just looking pretty good already with those two. Obviously, more investment on all of this is gonna be really nice eventually. And don't be afraid of just using two pieces. Oopsies, I'm on a black screen. Anyway, just don't be afraid of using two piece because right now there's not that many options that we have for 5 stars. But slowly but surely we'll be getting there. If the artifacts are not even leveled up because we're just aiming to get something better, it makes sense to force the sets just for the bonuses. But later on it's fine to just do complete offsets or 2 pieces and stuff like that. Pelan the Jingliu team. Yeah, I do like Pelan with Jingliu better. That would be the way to go. So yeah, that's basically that for this account. That's how I went from being pretty confused and a bit underwhelming, not gonna lie, to being pretty insane. And with a lot of potential to be even better. Because, I mean, this definitely helps to get there. But you do also have to invest on the things, and that's where we are headed right now. So I think they're looking really good. Dude, I love this team so much. I actually love it so much. It's so much fun. Lost in the sauce. So yeah, that's basically that. Ended up getting a bit distracted, doing a bit more things than what I expected. But went from AR-58 and a little bit to AR-60 in just a day. With a bit of work and... Ah, Dr. Rich is here. Anyway, hi. Yeah, we ended up going places like that. I wanna look at Jingliu, not at you, but hey. I would be pretty happy with that, so... We are gonna leave the account to you. We have 2 more weekly bosses to do at the new level. And all of that, that extra resin that now is gonna be a bit better to use. And definitely have a bunch of things to use it on. So yeah, pretty happy with that. Pow. Anyway, that's basically that.